Drama, we only know one thing, Lux. That's right. To give them the flux. To give them the flux. These rappers is shucking and jiving and stuff, getting themselves in the shit that they can't get out of. Fucking up, here go the flux. A display of lyrics and patents and rhythms by Side and Young Buck. For viewers' discretion, it's only factual, non-fiction, homie. The ruler, the thumb sticking out, cause you know me. Federal, pimp lock the block, you can't hold me. Situation getting heavy, ammo get low, need my homie with side. Well, your homie right on you, you know from the side. Go with that on these bitches, it's devious as we gon' get on this shit. Let's talk, let's not sit on this shit. We the shit on this shit, they just spit on this shit. So much psychodramatic, oh happy, get this beer. Crazy the range, you with it, this shit. Buck inside is the physicist. Belligerent, feel it, cause we ignorant. Nigga, y'all in it, the flux is the subject of weight and adrenaline. The feel of bitch, side the medic. Buck the relic and drama that did it to him once again. Chance that you get, change to your face and the blood to the covers, undisputed bitch. And again and again, to the end of the pen, be worse than this sin against men. I'm feeling fenced in. From birth, saw the light of the earth, and I've been fucked up since then. This fusion, clenching, the might get that bitch confusion. Since two of Chicago's fucking gruesome. Introducing to you the flux.
What up, Taco Crew? It is time for headlines and reactions. SmackDown edition. Let's go.
To the rap, floating in the ink pen, breathing and blinking as I lead you to the brink and push you off in the deep end of the issue. Out of the realm of reaching, you ain't gonna know what the fuck hit you cause you sleeping. Chicago will be your motherfucking shit. Here to show you how worse of it fucking get. Don't play by books. I'm really up in it, burning the rules. Fuck that instruction shit.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, aka your very own one and only Shot Sound Smart Man, and once again it is time for headlines and reactions, SmackDown edition. If you are new to the channel, man. What we do here is we normally go over the news and the headlines of some of the more popular wrestling websites around. But today, we changed it up a little bit. The SmackDown edition. I did not watch SmackDown last night. I saw none of it. The only thing I saw was the end of the Cena and R-Truth match. I saw a clip of it on YouTube. Outside of that, I have no idea what happened on the show. And what I'm gonna do today is pull up the notes as far as to what happened and read it and see if I can tell if SmackDown was a good show or not on paper. I like this show, man. I like it. If you are here right now, do me a favor, leave a thumbs up. If you are here later watching on the VODs, also leave a thumbs up, but also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the format. And we are going to jump right into it because it is 100 degrees heat index here in Chicago. And if it's this nice here, I'm assuming is it somewhat nice wherever you are. So I am not trying to keep anyone here any longer than they need to be. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. We're gonna go off of WrestleZone today. First off, Rage, what's going on with you? Wayne, what's up? What's up? Dark One, thank you. Sherrod, Super Mario, Nev, I'm so happy you guys are here live with me on this phenomenal Saturday afternoon. But now, without any more further ado, let's get into it, man. We got the WWE SmackDown results for last night's show. Let's see. LA Knight reminds everyone that Seth Rollins and his boys screwed him at Money in the Bank. Usually Knights let everything slide, but not this time. Knight screwed one of them out of King of the Ring. So they screwed Knight out of King of the Ring. We all know how that ends. It ends with Rollins and LA Knight. Is this just a... Is this a... I don't want their synopsis on what they think happened. I just want like just a breakdown of what happened on the show. Let me put a pin on WrestleZone for a second. I'm gonna come back to WrestleZone if I can't find a better review, because I'm not sure if I want to read a bunch of WrestleZone's opinions about the show. Let's see. No, we're good here. Knight yells at Heyman to get to the point. I guess we missed Paul Heyman coming in. We all know how this ends. There we go. Paul Heyman interrupts as Heyman announces he is the wise man for Seth. Freaking Rollins, the crowd boos. Heyman says they are going to do it again since the crowd messed it up. Knight yells at Heyman to get to the point. The crowd chants for CM Punk and Roman Reigns, drowning out Heyman. Hank quibs that they have a lot of enemies. Heyman tells Knight that he is the biggest LA Knight fan and excitingly giving Knight yeah. As a favor to Heyman, Rollins has told Heyman to tell Knight to get out of the arena because if Knight doesn't leave, something really bad is going to happen to LA Knight. Knight asks Heyman if he just threatened him. Knight calls Heyman a grifter and a scammer. Heyman is a leech. Knight asked for Rollins, and they gave him Paul Heyman. A Paul Heyman that is talking pretty tough. The only thing left to do is LA Knight versus Paul Heyman right now. The crowd gives Knight a big hell yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, a big yeah. You can't say hell yeah. That's copyrighted. If you put hell in front of that, yeah, you might hear some glass breaking. Knight says he's going to turn his back and give Heyman the first shot. Heyman slides out of the ring when Knight turns his back. Heyman says he said tonight wasn't a prediction, it was a spoiler. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker walk down to the ring. Reed and Breaker attack Knight. The fight spills out of the ring. Knight grabs a chair and fights Reed and Breaker off. That sounded kind of fun. That sounded kind of cool. It sounds like they're building towards a Seth Rollins and LA Knight match, and I gotta tell you, that does not sound like it's gonna end well for LA Knight. No. Queen of the Ring tournament semifinal match: Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. So what we got here? We got Bliss tries a shoulder block that has no effect. Asuka lands a few strikes. Bliss manages a low drop kick that leads to a stalemate. A hip attack from Asuka knocks Bliss off to the apron. We come back from the break. Bliss is working over Asuka. Asuka fires back with a suplex and a shining wizard for a near fall. Asuka reverses the Sister Abigail DDT into a roll-up. Bliss kicks out. Bliss kicks out of the head kick. Asuka misses a missile drop kick DDT. Asuka misses a missile drop kick. Okay, she misses a missile drop kick, then a DDT by Alexa Bliss. Asuka kicks out. Bliss goes up for a twisted Bliss, but realizes that Asuka is playing possum. Bliss hops up off the top, gets trapped into an armbar. After a series of reversals, Bliss catches Asuka with a nasty right hand. Bliss traps Asuka in a tree of woe. Drop kick by Bliss. Bliss tries twisted Bliss. Asuka gets her knees up. Asuka lands the Empress Impact for the win. I did not expect Asuka to lose this match. I don't expect Asuka to lose anytime soon. I am interested on when Asuka will lose. That is something I am actually interested in seeing. Since she just got back from her injury, under Triple H completely, does Asuka go on another tear? Does Asuka go straight to the top of the division now that she is back? Interesting. Interesting. Aleister Black versus Kit Wilson. Woo! Kit Wilson. Chat, let me know your favorite Kit Wilson match right down there below. I can't wait to see it. Before Black gets to the ring, someone in a hoodie attacks Wilson. It's Ron Killings. Huh? Ron Killings puts Wilson in the STF. This Wilson guy never had a shot. Never had a shot. Killings puts Wilson in the STF. Killings grabs a mic, demands John Cena get down to the ring right now. The crowd cheers as Killings says he's driving. Security and officials hit the ring, and they pull Killings off of Wilson. Jamie Noble manages to calm Killings down, and Killings eventually leaves. What the fuck happened to Aleister Black? I thought we were getting the Aleister Black match. Huh. That's odd. Okay. Former undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes stands in the ring. I'm sure we got a bunch of woes before that happened, though. Before Rhodes can speak, former World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso's music hits. I'm sure we got a bunch of yeets. Jey says Rhodes doesn't have to say anything. Jey recounts their shared history and puts Rhodes over. With all that, Jey tells Rhodes that Monday on Raw, there is only room for one of them. It's not personal, it's strictly business. After the face-off, there are going to be 4 letters and 1 word will be, I'm not saying it. Sami Zayn is out next. Zayn puts Jay and Rhodes over, but notes he is the only one in the ring who hasn't won a world championship. This is true. Sami says he hopes both of them understand it's time for Sami Zayn to finish his story. Voices blares through the arena's PA system, and the Viper, Randy Orton, makes his way to the ring. Orton says there is no line he wouldn't cross to get to John Cena so he can win his 15th world championship. Orton puts letters. Orton puts over Jay, but says if they face off, it's not going to be 3 letters, 1 word. It's going to be 3 letters, 1 move. I know where he's going. I see where he's going with this. The crowd cheers as Orton tells Zayn that one day Zayn will be a world champion, but not at SummerSlam. Okay. That segment sounded pretty cool. That segment legit sounded pretty cool. What did you guys think? I think I would have liked that one. I might have to check that one out. See, we get Nia Jax. Nia Jax reminds everyone that Tiffany Stratton came to her to be under Jax's wing. Nope. Stratton is walking around with Jax's title. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton walks down to the ring. It's Tiffy time. Tells Jax to get over it. If Jax wants a match, good. Stratton got them booked for a match next week at a last woman standing match. And then Jax attacks Tiffany Stratton, of course. After a leg drop, Jax parades around with the women's championship. Jax comes back to the ring and leg drops Stratton again. Naomi's music hits and she runs down to the ring with the referee. Sounds like it's time for a fake cash in. Before Naomi can cash in, Jax drags Naomi out of the ring. Jax and Naomi argue. Stratton drop kicks Naomi off the apron and escapes with her championship. I feel like this is gonna be one of many bogus cash-in attempts by Naomi. You know what's gonna happen. Seth still has his, so it looks like we may be getting this year what I said last year wasn't gonna happen, and that is 2 briefcase holders running around faking cash-ins week after week. Looks like that's exactly what we are getting. Solo Sakoa says he feels terrible about what happened between him and Jacob Fatu. He's all alone and wants to clear the air. The United States Champion's music hits and he slowly walks to the ring. Solo tells Fatu that he loves Fatu. I love you, Fatu. All Solo is trying to do is take care of the family. Families fight all the time, but they forgive. What in the hell just happened? Families fight all the time, but families forgive and move forward. There we go. Solo wants them to move forward together as one. The only person who saw the potential in Fatu, the other than Solo. Sakoa brought Fatu here and gave him opportunity to change his life and put food on the table for his family. Solo did that for Fatu because he loves him. The crowd boos as Solo admits he doesn't have anybody else. Fatu is all Solo has and all he needs. Even if Fatu doesn't say those 4 words, Solo will say them to Fatu loudly and proudly. Sakoa says, "I love you, Jacob." Sounds pretty genuine. Sounds like that's coming from the heart. You know. I'm sure it is. The crowd chants BS. What kind of crap is this? The crowd's turning heel. The way Fatu sees it, Sakoa has been using him. Fatu notes that Sakoa only brought him in because he wanted fame and gold. Sakoa looks down. Fatu tells Sakoa to look at him when he's speaking to him. Crowd pop for that. Ever since Fatu won the US title, Solo has been acting differently. The problem is the championship. Fatu lays the championship on the mat in front of Solo. If this is what you want, Fatu thinks it is. If this is what Fatu thinks it is, Solo. Sorry, Solo should fight him for the title. Solo tries a cheap shot. Fatu decks Sakoa. JC Mateo ejects Fatu from behind. Jimmy Uso tries to make the save, but gets taken out. Poor Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. Fatu gets to his feet and clears the ring. Fatu glares at Jimmy before setting up a BME on Sakoa. Sakoa rolls out of the ring. So is Jimmy gonna be riding with Jacob now? Jimmy seems a little lost. Jimmy seems a little lost in his family dynamic here. He seems to be the only one with really nothing to do. He just kind of feels shoehorned into this whole Jacob and Solo whole ordeal right now. I mean, he just, bro, just put the Usos back together. What are we trying to prove with Jay right now? Are we gonna give him the title again? Are you gonna have him go through this tournament and have him win the title again? No, he's not winning that title back. Just put him back with his damn brother, man. Well, maybe they're getting ready to tell that story now to get them back together. But right now, it seems like Jimmy is in absolute limbo, and he's holding on to dear life, man. Don't worry, his job is safe. He's in NYE, so you don't have to worry about that. Undisputed WWE Champion John Cena versus Ron Killings. Killings tackles Cena, lays in the flurry of punches. Cena rolls out. Truth beats Cena down outside the ring. Come back from the break. Killings avoids a 5-knuckle shuffle and lands a splash in the corner. Cena rolls out, grabs his championship, and walks up the ramp. Cena said, I'm out of here. I'm a heel. I'm not putting up with this shit, man. Killings follows. Cena clocks Killings with the championship. Referee calls for the bell. That was quick. That was quick. As Cena sets up to hit Killings with the championship again, Punk's music hits. Punk chases Cena back to the ring. Cena low blows Punk and hits him in the head with the championship. Cena sets up a table. The Slim Jim table, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Cena sets up the Slim Jim table. Brought to you by Slim Jim. Punk gets on his feet. Cena hits Punk in the head with the championship again. Cena hits Punk with the AA through the table. Cena goes out, grabs a microphone, and sits on the top rope and does his version of the Punk pipe bomb. Before Cena leaves, he has a few things he wants to get off his chest. He doesn't hate Punk. He likes Punk. Cena likes Punk more than anyone else who he shared a locker room with. Cena is the greatest of all time. Cena breaks the fourth wall, makes sure to shout out Stu, and he shouted out Cesaro. He didn't say Cesaro, he said Claudio Castagnoli. The crowd boos as Cena says the only thing Punk is better than Cena is being the best bullshitter. While Cena continues to dump on Punk, Cena turns to the camera and says hello to Claudio Castagnoli, Nick Nemeth, and Matt Cardona. Cena says no one is going to save Punk tonight because Cena is Punk's only friend. Punk isn't the voice of the voiceless. He's a millionaire despite himself. It's not my words, ladies and gentlemen. Not my words. Cena is going to prove day in and day out that he's the greatest of all time. Cena says Punk has been his promo potato salad. Punk said the best in the world for 7 minutes 7 years ago. If after Night of Champions Punk is delusional enough to still think he's the best in the world, then it must be a small world after all. Cena says the champ is here and notes he doesn't need the other 2 minutes and gets bleeped. That's the end of the show. So let's talk about this segment. I know that everybody here watching right now is waiting for me to sit and say, see, Cena's right. He just killed Punk and everything else and blah, blah, blah. Punk got buried. I will say this, Punk did get buried. He did get buried in his promo by John Cena. But I'm not going to sit here and sing the praises. I'm going to refer back to the last video uploaded when I talked about how it seriously felt like Triple H. It seriously felt like Triple H was it feels like he's just on a mission to embarrass CM Punk as much as humanly possible. It just feels like everything that has happened with Punk since he got back has been strategically done. And it just feels like Paul is just getting his revenge slowly and methodically against Punk. I mean, I don't know how else to put this, man. I'm interested to see how this feud turns out with Cena. I don't expect Punk to win this title. But I gotta tell you, man, it feels like Triple H is just enjoying the hell out of this. I laid out everything that Triple H did to embarrass Punk since his return, and I feel like this was another step in it. Now, I get the purpose of it, okay? It does not miss me. I understand what they were doing when they wrote this segment, okay? But I gotta tell you this. It feels like there's a double meaning behind it with Triple H and what he's trying to do with CM Punk. I feel like he's on a revenge tour. I feel like Triple H, with everything that Triple H has done, Triple H, when he made Punk get down on a knee, he made Punk bend the knee to Roman Reigns right before WrestleMania. He's making Punk eat his words. He made Punk eat his words about when in his promo against MJF, when he made fun of being the main event of the night one of WrestleMania and everything else. He made Punk eat those words by being in the main event night one of WrestleMania. That main event, he made Punk get on his knees and thank Roman Reigns for getting him to the main event of WrestleMania. It just felt like it's a little unnecessary. He's making Punk eat his words about going to Saudi Arabia. It feels like Triple H it feels like Triple H went back and listened to the Colt Cabana podcast. And then he's going to go and he's going to make Punk eat every last single thing that he said about him. Don't forget, man, Triple H got buried by Punk in that pipe bomb promo. He got buried by Punk in the Colt Cabana podcast. And I seriously believe that it wasn't Triple H's first plan to bring Punk back, I don't think he necessarily wanted to. I think TKO and Nick Khan overruled and told him to bring him back because the guy's a draw. And that's all they care about is money. And Triple H said, fine, you know what? Take him back. That doesn't mean I have to book him the way that everybody wants. He's gonna put him in position to make it look like he's doing all right. But my God, man, look at every fucking feud that Punk has done. He has not come out looking great in it. If you really think about it, he has not come out great in any of these feuds that he's been in since he got back to WWE. He hasn't won a title yet. I mean, we'll see. We'll see where all this is going. Maybe this is one big chase for Punk, okay? Maybe this is a part of the adversity that he's supposed to face. I feel like Triple H is just getting his way with Punk. I feel like you don't want to go to Saudi Arabia? Well, you're going to Saudi Arabia now, bitch. Oh, main eventing night 1 WrestleMania is a joke, huh? Guess what? You're main eventing night 1 of WrestleMania. In the Colt Cabana podcast, he talked about how he didn't even want Roman in the Shield. Well, guess what? Now I'm going to make you kiss Roman's ass on national television. Literally get down and acknowledge him as your fucking tribal chief. Literally thank him for getting you to the main event of WrestleMania. A main event spot that Punk actually deserved and earned years ago. And the actual main event, not the night 1 main event. I feel like Triple H is on his fucking, he's in his, I think he's in his bag, man. I think he's in his fucking bag on Punk. I don't think that he is y'all forget, man. Triple H and Punk never liked each other. They never liked each other. Punk never liked Triple H. You think Punk all of a sudden likes Triple H now because he hates AEW more? He never liked Triple H. Triple H never liked Punk. Never liked Punk. He never got why he was so over. He never understood why the fans loved him so much. He hated his body type. He used to shame him for that. He used to body shame him back in his original run and everything else. I remember when Triple H was out there with DX reformed and everything, and Punk was added to his Survivor Series team, I think it was. And it just felt like Triple H was just sunning him, man. He was just sunning him, and he was on the same team as him. They never liked each other. What's the motive behind it? He never liked him. He never liked what he stood for originally. He never liked how he left the company. He never liked how he went to AEW. And he didn't like the fact that he came back. He didn't want him back. But I think TKO and Nick Khan made them take him back. We shall see. We shall see. But put a pin in this. I'm telling y'all right now. I told you so. Guys, that is it for today's show, man. Quick, simple, to the point. Let's get you guys back out there and enjoy that fantastic weather. And I will see you guys next time. It's extremely nice out. I am not going to watch Collision live. I'll be watching it probably sometime tomorrow or something like that. So there'll be no watch along for Collision. But Collision Corner will be returning this Wednesday. Can't wait. Guys, that is it. My name is Jesse, aka your very own one and only Shot-Town Smart, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
years been thrilling than me. Please don't stop this